there, boogerlugs, prick up your ears and eyes. Hey there, boogerlugs, we've got a big surprise. It ain't no podcast, what it is we just don't know. We're just saying, you're welcome to the Ford and Shelby Show. The Ford and Shelby Show. That is it. The Ford and Shelby Show.
Where are we looking? Down there.
Hi!
Hi, how's it going? And welcome to a brand new
Pod show?
pod show. We didn't want to say...
Didn't want to say podcast.
No, because this is the kind... Well, we didn't want it to be the kind of show with loads of that in it, or loads of that.
By the way, we're talking about the big mic.
The microphones, because they seem to be in there and like everywhere, and we thought that's about... We would like to go a wee bit more professional than that.
Yeah,
and
well,
have,
we've got...
don't touch them because they make a big noise.
And you don't like that?
We've got radio mics. I don't know if you can see me, but it's there. Hello. But
radio mics, sorry.
much more professional, and at least we're hands-free to gesticulate. What do you call it? Gesticulate. It's terrible, isn't it? I'm showing my age. Gesticulate.
Yes.
And if we were gesticulating, we'd be banging into the microphones, and that's how we don't want them there, and that's how we're different.
Not even that, I'm just really clumsy.
This is the first show we've not introduced ourselves. We're fond doing already. We're making mistakes, like, what do you call it, format mistakes and everything. Must introduce ourselves.
Aye. Well, hi, I'm Shelby May.
And I'm Ford Kiernan, and welcome to
The Ford and Shelby
Show. Isn't that nice?
I know. It's been a nice week, innit?
We'll only have to do that a few times more, and we'll get more slick at it, but that was it.
Well, we've had a nice week.
We've had a great week, we've had a busy week and all the rest of it.
Very busy, and you're all loving the clips that we've been putting out.
Well, I want to, later on, I would like to do questions that people have sent in, have been good enough to send in, and that's the whole thing about it. We do want you to send questions in, as many as you like, no filthy ones.
Yeah.
Into us at this number here that you're going to see at the bottom of the screen. And so you can leave a voicemail there.
Yep, you can voicemail, text. Need dirty images or nothing like that.
Keep low on the mentions, because
clean.
they might say, give somebody a mention, and you're like that. Oh, that's a sex offender that's in a...
Right, shout out to my uncle.
Aye. Do you know what I mean?
Jimmy Spilo.
So keep the mentions there, because we don't know who the mentions are, unless there's documented proof to say that they're no in the prison for them.
And then we don't want too many, we'll just be sitting here all day giving shout outs.
So that'll be a part of the show. So we'll have a bit at the end, we show some nice, things that we've seen on social media.
The clips that we like, they're funny.
Right, so I like to have them in and do that. And this is the beginning of the show. What other bits? The biggest thing, of course, we're forgetting. There's a generational gap between you and me.
Yes.
Do you mind telling your age?
Oh no, I'm 31. And you're 63?
63, yes. I thought you were going to say my early 60s, but 63, yeah.
Early.
Fair enough. So there's
Early
a huge
60s.
big gap there between the two of us. And we're going to explore how we're looking at media.
Yep.
And
just how you're navigating life in general.
Aye, and I was quite an early adopter when I was younger, like when the computer came out, me and Greg got a computer and we started doing that. We're staring into the black hole at the beginning. We're nothing there except AOL and all that. So then Game Boys came out and all the rest of it and stuff, and loved all that. So I'm getting older and I don't want to get behind. So that's why I'm interested in what I should be doing.
I
don't want to get too complicated, but I'm trying to keep up. Essentially with Twitter and all the rest of it, but it's a lot.
It is a lot. Even sometimes I find it hard to keep up, but we can discuss all that and navigate it together. But before we crack on, let's actually just tell us a wee bit about you, because on the off chance that somebody's tuning in and they've subscribed, just tell us, who is Ford Kiernan?
On the off chance, no, I don't think. Don't say that to me, please, because I like to think I'm a bit of a big noise.
He's a big noise around here.
No, in Scotland people know who I am. I don't need to introduce who I am. You tell us who you are.
No, go you first, please. I insist.
Right, okay. For the couple of people that might be there, I don't haven't seen me before. I'm Ford Kiernan from Chewin Fat Still Game. I was born in Shettleston, brought up in Denison, ended up in the West End, and that's basically, I've travelled all over the world, did lots of different jobs. I didn't start doing comedy, I was about 29, so there's hope for everybody. So I've got a vast experience in wee bits of garbage, and that's what I'm bringing here today. So there you have it, that's me.
So people will recognise you in Still Game and Chewing the Fat, and then there'll be many saying, and who's she?
Aye.
What's he doing with her?
And who are you?
Why her?
Who are you?
Oh, yeah.
Right, so who are you, Shelby May?
I'm Shelby May. Yep, Shelby May. And if you do know me, it will be from TikTok because...
Well, that's where I saw you.
Aye, last year I set up a TikTok account and I was travelling in Italy and working in Italy, and I just set up the account because I was bored. I wanted some sort of connection and laugh with people back home.
And a bit of banter and that. I see, I had you, when I passed you at first, I
Right.
thought, there's a cheeky wee pleasant face, I thought.
Wait, was it one of my Italy videos?
This is what I'm saying. I thought you were a Scot abroad. I thought you were a Glaswegian, a Ouija,
A Ouija, an expat basically.
An expat, aye. And it wasn't until I seen another one where you were selling stuff for TikTok, and it was like women's shirts and stuff like that. And then I went, oh, she's for here.
Aye,
And it turned out you lived round the corner.
I know. We're actually neighbours.
But I followed you. I liked it.
Oh, don't remind me. I feel bad for that phone.
No,
Just
I
genuinely, I did.
wouldn't mind that. This is what happens when I follow you. Go, tell.
Right, so I was making videos and that in Italy, and then I noticed it said Ford liked us. And I'm like, that can't be Ford Kiernan. But I never went any further and looked because I thought,
I'm not
fake
allowed to
account.
like a video.
I was just shocked that you liked one of my videos. You thought it was
What
funny.
did you do about it then, seeing you were so shocked about me liking one of your videos?
I let time pass, and then he liked another video, and I was like, this must be the real Ford Kiernan.
Aye.
And then I
So
clicked.
did you follow me back?
No, I clicked your
No.
page, looked, and it said follow back, and instantly I was like, you seem really, really rude. I'd left you hanging all that
Yes,
time.
I did think you were a big time arsehole.
Big
I mean,
ti-
not that I'm expecting. I don't think I'm Lord Muck and I'm thinking, I shall give you a like and you shall attempt to follow me. And if I follow you, you shall
follow me
immediately
back.
follow me.
Aye,
Well,
that's
no,
it.
I know that. But you didn't follow me back. But you made a wee tape nonetheless.
Oh, I screenshotted it, I green screened it, put it up, and it was an audio that was trending at the time. And it was like, oh, he is obsessed with me. And see, really, I knew I've done that, and then we've got a pod show together. People will be thinking, I've forced you into this. I've turned you.
You've manifested this, you bastard. You're manifesting bastard, you.
Listen, I'll be selling a manifesting course soon. Click the link in the bio. How I can make you.
What's a manifest thing look like?
You know, see, people sell them online as well. How I can help you achieve your best life with these 3 simple steps.
Never trust these people. They've always got holes in their sannies and fucking rented cars and all that.
Aye.
I can't be bothered. Hey, I've not got 2 bob. Do you want to know how to become a millionaire in 2 days?
I know.
You know what I mean?
So basically, that's what happened. He followed me back, and then I can't mind if it was you or me, but we started sending clips to each other, funny clips that made
Yes,
us
it was
laugh.
making us laugh. And then I asked you for a coffee, and you came and met me for a coffee, and then
We chatted for about
that
4
was
hours.
bonkers. It was nearly 3 hours we spoke
We
for.
were getting actually chased out the cafe. The one was like, he's going to have another
We
cake.
were nursing.
We were nursing the
the dregs at
couple of
coffee. But we'd come away with a plan to do something.
Because we've been working on a few different projects.
Different things.
But we thought we'd start with the pod show first.
And we had to have you up to my house in order to do that.
Aye, I'm laughing at that, I know.
Well, I don't know if anybody would be interested, but it's like look, see when you meet somebody on the internet and that, you're a bit funny about how you approach them and stuff like that. And
Yes.
then, let alone invite them up to your home, right? So after about a couple of coffees, couple of chats, I say to you, look, why don't you come up to my house and we'll go for there. I know that does, even to me, that sounds a bit sordid, but
So you had said we'd met, and then you were like, right, come up to mine. And I was like, right, well, what? I don't turn up empty-handed. So I was like, what will I take? And I had just made a big batch of pastina soup. And I was like, I'll take that up, that's nice. So I gave Ford the soup when I arrived.
I've not, see, I'm no like funny about like ADHD's thing about food or whatever that is, finicky about
OCD.
food. No, OCD. I'm no OCD. I don't know, but I'm not OCD.
Aye.
But I don't like Tupperware dishes unless they're spotlessly clean, right? But just in general, because of the red carroty mess that goes around the inside and the spaghetti bolognese, tide mark.
The tide side.
Aye, that's kind of put me out. So you brought in a Tupperware dish. So for me, that was the first.
Aye.
And you called it, what was the name of it?
It's pastina.
That sounds like piss.
And it was a colour.
It was the colour of dehydrated man's piss.
Aye. The reason I took it was because it was winter time. It was late November, December. And I had made this soup because I wasn't feeling too good. So it's like medicinal. They call it like Italian penicillin.
See
so
that? I know. I know.
Aye.
It's medicillin. Medicillin.
There's a new word. No, medicinal. So
I thought we were going to have a smoke after this. The fact that you said medicinal, right, added to the other, made me put that in the back of the fridge. And I told you, because I opened the fridge and I smelt the thing.
You said it smelled nice, didn't you?
Smelled like my granny's or my boy's soup.
But I'll give you the best laugh. He just told me a couple of days ago. Came clean and he said, Shelby, look, see that soup you made? And I'm like, thinking he liked it, he's going to ask for another batch. He went, you know, I feel I need to tell you. He said, it was in my fridge for days and I actually put it down the side and I feel wrong about it.
Aye, I did feel terrible about it.
Because of the wee
Well, there was the last wee bit of pastina, the wee star. It was the way it fell down the plug hole. And I thought, I could have ate that soup. But I don't think you quite got it, because the thing is, you don't really, in my generation, you don't take soup. So you take, when somebody's not well and they're unable to make their own soup, you'll take them a bowl of soup and you go, that's smashing. Or if your granny or your granddad's lying in bed and they're up to their oxters and they're in shite, unwell, sick, can't make soup, you'll take a pot of soup up or a bowl of soup. No, it's somebody's house that you're coming to for the first time. I buy you 2 cups of coffee, a bit of cake. You bought me a cake the second time. And next time, I'm not expecting anything, but no, you've sullied it with a big horror. It's put me right half the whole thing. Even although I feel sorry about it and admitted to you. Can we just forget the whole soup? I didn't think we were going to be talking about that today.
Well, see, to be honest, you trust me now? And we've got a pod show together.
A day?
Would you ever?
What? Consider what?
Would you eat some of my soup now? If you've picked the soup and went, make me a cream of mushroom or a minestrone.
Well, I'll have a think about it maybe.
Okay. Well, so in this show, that's what we're going to be talking about. The generational age gap, the differences, the clips.
Yeah, the clips.
And then all the questions. But what are we not talking about then?
Well, I think that's more important than what we're talking about. We're not doing politics, we're not doing religion.
No football. I know nothing about football.
No, well, I don't like going about it, but I am probably the foremost expert on football in Scotland and in England, but the whole country. But I don't want to start my own football show. I am the main authority on football, but I'll not want to bring it in here. I definitely don't. So no politics.
No politics. You want all that, watch the news.
Aye.
What did you see the news the other day? Actually, P Diddy get legal aid for the things.
We'll just probably take this bit out as well, because that's what we were talking about earlier on. If you're looking at stuff on the internet, you can't just come in here and pass it off as your own, because P Diddy, that's a ridiculous bit of garbage. Legal aid, you only get legal aid in Scotland. How could P Diddy be getting legal aid in Scotland?
I just read a comment.
You've misread it. You got halfway through the charges. The last bit on CNN was and he's going over to Glasgow and I got legal aid. No.
Well, listen, they could be at the High Court where he's asked a smart price suit and a bottle of vodka.
No. We'll need to take that back out. That can't go in. Legal aid for
P Diddy.
Right, okay. So.
Oh, that's funny. Right, so don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon. Please share it out to your friends, family, and to your WhatsApp groups, all of that. And send in your questions, because we will read them out every week. But before we move on, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor.
The Ford Shelby Show is brought to you by Burstow Tyres. Remember, if your tyres are wearing a bit thin, get Burstow Tyres. They're really quite good, aren't they?
Oh, aye.
Right, this is the bit in the show I like, because we're discovering what the age differences are and how you're seeing things and I'm seeing things I can remember, things that you can remember and that. You know, that kind of thing. And so we'll be saying remember a lot in this bit.
Aye, this is the bit we're allowed to say it.
Right.
Well, see, the other day I was clearing out my phone, right, and I will take photographs, and then what I'll do is I'll use them on free prints. I get free prints to print them out. It's an app.
I was going to ask you that. I was going to ask you what you do with your photographs and the memory and all that. What? They don't still print photos.
This app, you get there's like 30 free prints each month, and that way you can choose your favourites for your camera roll and print them out. But then I've got them on the house all stacked up, and I don't really go through them.
That's the difference between my age and your age. We didn't get the chance to go through the photographs before they were printed. So you would take your 24 allowed photographs, take the spool in. The guy then would look at them, and if he hadn't developed them properly, the ones he didn't like, he put stickers on. You'd get them up the road and open the
So he's just putting stickers or your bits of your photo?
It's not because you've...
Bobbies hanging out?
No, no sexy bits. It's not that. It's nudity, no. It's bits that he didn't like. I didn't like the way I developed the light in that. I didn't like the darkness in that. And you're trying to salvage the photo, because the rest of the photo looks okay. You're not bothered about glare in a mirror.
Aye.
But so, and that's what they used to do. So when that passed, I just assumed that you would store them on it. But I worry that my phone's going to go missing because I don't like using the cloud.
No, I don't. I see, I'm terrible. I don't back it up. Because
No.
then I need to pay for extra gigabytes and terabytes and megabytes and...
So, wait, what if you're away your holidays and you're taking a lot of beautiful shots of you and your family away on holiday,
Right.
and then, poof, the thing goes missing, you've not been in the cloud, that's all the memories are all gone.
Gone. That's why you can still buy wee disposable cameras and take them. It's a novelty thing now for my generation.
Aye.
They like that, disposable cameras and stuff. But what's your earliest memory of like music cassettes and stuff? Because I remember I was young, Saturday nights, my grand's, I was always the waitress and the DJ. Wee tapes, I'd use my finger.
Your granny's disco.
At my granny's, using it, winding up the tape, putting it in. Lena Martell, Patsy Cline, loved it.
I remember, well, Lena Martell wasn't in my time, but I remember my ma playing her records and all. And what other records? That kind of stuff, Patsy Cline and all that.
Patsy Cline, Lena Martell.
So you know how to operate a record player?
Aye.
Aye. So, but what you most familiar with, CD players or?
I can do tapes, CD players. I did have a Walkman at one point. I never had an iPod, I had an MP3 player.
Right.
My early, a flip phone, the Motorola pink one, where, you know, we'd take that out and play music. Because if we wanted to hang about Friday, Saturday nights, we'd all crowd round this phone.
Aye. So what was your first record?
Pink, Get the Party Started. Get the party started.
Only seemed about 5 years ago to me.
I know, my mammy gave me money. I went to Asda. I think I was where, and I got that. But it wasn't an album, it was a single.
Right.
On
On a CD.
a CD.
What, a wee?
Aye.
Right.
Oh, actually, before that, music, McDonald's had this toy. I don't know if any of you will remember. If you do remember, send in a picture. It's a toy you got with a Happy Meal, and it was these wee discs on strings, and you put it in and it played like 30 seconds of a clip, like Liberty X or Destiny's Child.
How did it? With a battery in it?
It must have been. Like one of the wee flat, you know, silver 5p.
That's how you don't get them now, because, I mean, they wouldn't give you a toy with a battery in it, would they?
No, choking hazards and all that.
Aye, or your eyes lighting up and all that. Or setting fire to middens, because...
Oh, she's fizzing at the mouth.
how's that?
The way it's chewing a battery.
Well, I
What
never...
was your earliest then?
Well, I never... we had to...
You mentioned something the other day about a phone box.
No,
I didn't understand what you were meaning.
No, I wasn't going to talk about it because there's hardly anybody who remembers it. But there was a thing years ago when I was young, called a dial-a-disc.
Right.
And for 2.5p, which was a coin called a tanner, you could go to the phone box, dial up 245, I think it was, and it go, hi there, Pop Pickers, it's Radio 1, and here's the top charts and that. But in order to listen, you've got to put your money in now, and it go beep, 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 beep. You put your tanner in, and it would start playing a tune, but it wouldn't finish. It'd still be on.
Right.
So you'd be into your second money.
So you're just firing this money in. So the pips would go, and then you would need to
Yes,
feed
and there's like 4 manky, snottery wains in the winter, in a pish smelly phone box, all listening, doing this wee tiny hole for that's how we got our music. Count yourself lucky.
So you never
Your
even got a full
generation.
song?
No, and I had records on that later on, but they were mostly the ones that were in the house.
Aye. So what was your first record then?
My first record, no, that's what I'm saying. Well, I mean, I remember how much it cost. It was 14 and 6, it was 77.5p.
Right.
I remember when it was 1976 or 74, and my granny bought me it as a present.
Oh.
So
So you must remember. Come on, you must remember what it is.
Aye. So,
Well, tell us.
it was Gary Glitter. Do you want to be in my gang? That's the truth. I wouldn't make that up. So that's why I didn't want to tell you
You
after.
want to be in our gang, our gang. That's people will be in our gang. Come on, girl. Oh, cheat up. No, we're no jokes like that here.
No. I do like that bit though.
It is
Jim
catchy.
Bob,
Be
you
my gang,
They
my
used
gang.
the Batman movie and all that. They used Gary Glitter's music in the back. I don't think they gave him the money anymore. Nor should we say his name.
No, I know, that's enough. Cut.
So if anybody's out there got these things, if
Anybody's got that wee McDonald's toy, a picture of it, or if anybody still actually has it, there'll be people collecting them. Send us a wee picture. But that was music on the go if you think about it. And then the pink flip phone, and I had headphones. I missed the headphones with the string. I mean, AirPods are good in that, but you've got a clear.
I've got a queer butt. That's right.
Ear holes.
And if you squeeze it, all stuff comes out. The
Bone-
thing. Bone. That's what I was going to say. It's bone.
Bone
induction, or is it bone conduction? I can't. No, induction.
bone induction.
So,
Aye.
well, about you, pair, didn't you like to hear them? And they go against your ear.
Aye,
Your
they sit like
skin,
that.
they go above your ear and they sit against your bones.
Yep.
But you can't get them up loud. And the reason I like them is because you can hear outside. They were invented for cyclists. So they've been cyclists so that they would hear people coming up and going, "Oh, Roger bastard," so that they could hear that nice and clearly over and above the ABBA. But you can't get it up loud for some reason. It'll no go. Your head will not allow it to go any louder
Right.
than a certain amount.
See, I like the earpods because they've got the noise cancellation and it's just you and your music. The fact that bone induction, I even hate that name. Does it? It's a medical term.
It sounds a bit surgical, doesn't it? It sounds as if somebody's. Oh, did you hear how Alec get his bone induction?
I should have bone induction.
And what is it? Right now, I can hear perfectly. Been listening to James Last Orchestra, ABBA, all that ELO and all that. You've been like, see, that's the thing. I've had all the records on every format. You heard the ELO?
No, what's that?
Electric Light Orchestra, they're great, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I bought their LP, I
Right.
bought their singles, then I buy it on cassette, then I buy it on CD, then I buy it on, what was the other thing, mini CD, then I download it, then I'm streaming it. Them bastards, including Stevie Wonder and all the rest of your Eurythmics, they've all had my money over and over again.
Time and time again.
You think they would thank you?
No,
They don't thank you. You think Stevie Wonder, you would at least have noticed that there's a guy that's, well, somebody would have noticed and told Stevie, there's a guy that's bought you in every format. Why don't you sing Happy Birthday 40 or something like Happy Birthday like that?
Aye.
He's never
No.
once come up with that.
You're not feeling appreciated here, are you?
He said, Stevie Wonder, Eurythmics, ELO, anybody who I've bought in all their formats are assholes.
And you heard it here first.
And the Cloud's an arsehole and all.
The Cloud is an arsehole. We don't like the Cloud, no. So, let's hear a wee word from our sponsor.
The Ford Shelby Show is brought to you by Burstow Tyres. Remember, if your tyres are wearing a bit thin, get Burstow Tyres. They're really quite good, aren't they?
Oh, aye.
And the smell, above all else, because they've got the big heads, right? When you squeeze them,
Right.
things come out.
Like a toothpaste tube.
The smell, apparently, is. Anyway, that's not important right
No.
now. This is the part of the show where we like to do questions, isn't it?
Leif's got the questions and we'll read some out each.
Do you want to kick off?
Right, I'll start. So,
Because it's still quite exciting finding out who's
I'm
doing
just
it.
happy that people are sending in questions.
Right, well.
So let's get started. So, first one is from Lewis in Scotbride.
Right.
Hello,
Right,
Lewis.
EK.
EK.
Parliament City.
What's that mean?
That's what you used to call it because of loads of roundabouts.
Oh, what's that?
Aye.
How did I know that? Okay, so he says, brilliant to see you both on the same show.
That's nice.
And then he wrote, I get this is happening a lot.
What was it?
P.S. Are you two related?
I've had all that on my feed as well. What relation are you to Shelby, and how is Shelby your cousin, or is she?
Is that your daughter?
No,
You
no,
pumping her?
no. That's lovely, isn't it? I did see that. I know.
There's a comment.
Used to are pumping.
Used to are at it.
Right, so no, there is absolutely no relationship between me and Shelby, other than we just know one another. We met each other on the internet, of course. But I always feel like I'm like, what would be the term? What would the relationship look like? I'm an avuncular person to you.
Yes.
So, do you know what that means to you?
Well, Vunko sounds like uncle, so do you mean like a...
Well, you did get it. I'm an uncly
I was
person.
just drawing a correlation.
No.
Thanks for that,
Hold
then.
up, just drawing a correlation. Wait a minute, this is turned into University Challenge. Right, wait a minute. No, aye. So when I'm behaving avuncularly towards you, it means I'm like your, no, your pervy.
I know you're creepy uncle, you're cool uncle.
You're nice uncle, the uncle that
Yes.
helps you make things and all that, right?
Aye.
And all that shows you things, and you're like, I wish he was out there, and you were like, don't, because he's strange, and you didn't find out. You don't find out till later on in your life that was right enough, and you were lucky not to have your head kicked in or molested or something. But so that's what I'm talking about there. I'm more avuncular in a sort of Father Christmassy way.
Yes.
And I don't think I can be grandfatherly. I know I'm the, what do they call me?
Well, the nation's granda.
I don't know if can you be grandfuncular? Grandfucular?
Grandfuncular.
Well, I mean, it's a bit, it
Aye.
sounds a bit like a rapper's thing, doesn't it?
Aye.
So avuncular, I'd prefer to be. So no relation whatsoever.
Yep, none, so that clears that up. Hopefully we won't get any more comments saying
That's
that.
right, good.
You want to read one of yours?
Oh, aye, it's me to read a question. Oh, these are my questions. Great, okay. Nikki, that's right. What happened to the Leif Coffield? Oh, you've got them, right, okay. Nikki. Oof, I'm shite at this, aren't I? Right. Nikki from Glasgow, and it's spelled Nikki. Is that male or female?
I
It doesn't
Well, I
matter, we
don't know.
really shouldn't.
I think
Oh, listen, I don't want to go there either. I don't want to
it
start.
might be Nicola Sturgeon. Or she did vote Nicola Sturgeon.
No, I mean, we already said we're not doing politics or any of that kind of thing, so, well, either Nicky Sturgeon, so, well, anyway, it's not her, from Glasgow. Can I get a poster? Can I get a poster?
What, that poster?
She's on about, no, well, no, I've got that one I did the wee clip for on
With my bobble, I need that
TikTok.
back.
So there's two, and you've got
I've
one.
got one in mine, but then...
No, let's do it after 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, no. You can't get a poster. We might make a poster available at some point later on, but we don't know.
See, if Vicky had a thought about this properly, she could have said, it's my birthday, you know how you do that, please, I'd really like it. And we might have went, we'll make an exception, but
Aye.
she's just come in and asked.
I mean, I don't know if it is a male or female, Nicky.
Aye, sorry,
it
we'll
wouldn't
say
matter, but it wouldn't matter in this context, but they always start like that. Yesterday, I sadly jammed my nipple in the bathroom cabinet. That could be a male or female nipple. And they say, so imagine my horror when I saw your thing and my nipple being so sore and I wasn't able to get one, going to geese that one for nothing. They usually have a build up to it.
Aye, a sob story, an X Factor story.
I might die in the next 8 years. What for? Nothing in particular, but can I get this? Half you? No, I don't like a sob story.
No.
So, Nicky, get it up you and no.
Right, so I've got another one here. Will there be guests on the show? I'm a big fan. Oh,
Right.
Keep up the good work. And this is from Taylor and Nunu in Dundee.
No, made up name.
Might be a pet. This is like a pet's name, maybe.
Have you dug? He's a question, Nicky.
So she said, will there be any guests in the show?
Well, we hadn't really considered any guests until, of course, the phone
Was she
started
phoned
going.
in?
Well, it wasn't a phone, a message.
You know, you want to talk about that telephone?
No, really, but, well, aye. Well, as soon as people find out we were there, I've got Lulu on the phone 9 times. Well, please. She did this, but she does apparently. She did. That was the first phone call.
Use voicemails, busting out the
Never
song.
said who she was, nothing. Just that thing you done there. And I knew right away that's got to be Lulu. Well,
aye.
an older Lulu. It didn't sound young. But it was definitely her. Because I seen her doing it at the telly the other night. And she's got her own podcast and all the rest of it. So all she was wishing, texted me after the night, the 8 of them are texts, wishing you well and all that. So I thought that was lovely. So we might try and get Lulu on for a guest.
And then if she's got her podcast, we could maybe do a crossover.
Maybe do a crossover, we'll see. But she gets big people on like Tom Jones. She's connected to all people. I mean, massive names like Tom Jones, Alan Jones, Spike Jones, all them kind of people. And what do you call it? Jack Jones, the singer, of course.
Jack Jones? Who's that?
Well, she must have known. Is it? I don't know if he's dead or alive, but in any case, he's. She must have known him as well. She's probably.
I know
singing. Here it says.
must-
There it says. Hold on. I need to cut that last part out. It's the 23rd October 24. He's well dead. She probably went to the funeral. We could ask her about that when she comes in.
Aye.
Right, and the other thing was, well, Joanna Lumley, that's a given.
Yes.
She wants to come in and talk about India, because she's been to India, and she said she might bring in some tea to try, which is nice.
What could we put out the nibbles, the picky bits?
But she's funny. She's funny about what she eats.
Oh,
No, that I know her that well. I mean, I've obviously been to a few parties and that, been in her company, but she's a right good laugh. And she said again, don't have me on the phone. I hate it when it's on the phone. Let me come up to Glasgow. Let me come in. Let me bring some tea. So that's the answer to that question.
But was there no Lorraine Kelly as well? She said to me something. She texted you.
She did. She sent me a book. And she wrote in it to the most handsome man in the world. I'll show you it. Seriously, I love Lorraine Kelly. But no, this I don't know if she'll manage. I think her agent was on the phone at one point, say a couple of days ago, and they said, could we change the name of this show to the Lorraine Kelly Show? And she would come in and do 5 minutes and we'd do the rest of it. But I said no. I said, I don't know if I'm speaking for you. I said no to that.
I know, that's fine. I
Was
agree with
he? So that's your answer, is it? What did you say his name was?
that. It's a
Me,
Taylor
Derek.
and Nunu.
No, Taylor Nunu. I'm wanting to read the Derek one out. There's a question for
Derek,
You
okay.
finished with it? We finished with that question? Right, fair enough. Derek. Now, he is telling us he's for Tilly Toodlum. You know what that is?
Near Tillicootree or something? No.
Aye, that's right. They make Tillicootree, then they go like, make this more confusing and call the next up Tillicootlum, then Tilly my cook and Tilly my mum. No, Tillicootlum is it's an actual place.
So it's in Scotland then?
It's in Scotland, but I can't remember where it was. I did drive through it once and remember distinctly slamming the brakes on and saying, fuck me, is this called Tillicootlum? Right enough. And it was, because it said on the thing, well, this is where this guy's for. Maybe he seen me pass and he said, if ever he gets a pod show with a younger person than him. I'm going to send a question as, and his question is, let's just start with that question. This is great. I can't wait. Just a wee poem. Oh no, right.
We're getting poems.
Oh, hold on. This is great. Can't wait. Will there be any more still game? Right. Well, I think we've mentioned this, but there's somebody between us and the mail. Do not send any more mail about still game. I get asked that question all the time. I don't know what to answer. There's no, there will be, I don't know what the right answer is to that question. So
it's because it's so loved, isn't it?
Well, aye, but this is not what that is.
Yep, this is a Ford Shelby Show.
Shelby Show. So no more question about that. Have you any more?
Aye. So this question, I don't know what to make it.
Go on then.
Right. Dino. Leif, have you made this up because it's strange? Dino in a van. So I think he's just said I'm sitting in the van.
Dino's in a van. He could be locked up in a van, like.
Possibly. And then he's wrote, farts in jars, discuss.
What?
Farts in jars, discuss.
Has it got a question mark on it?
Aye, farts in jars, question mark, discuss.
Oh, I know what that is. Oh, well, I mean, I don't know what it is, but I've got an idea. It's the thing, isn't it? It's the people farting in jars, and then you charge for them.
You sell it.
Then you post it.
But is he hoping that we're going to say, would you like a fart in a jar for us?
Well, I think it's the kind of... What's his name?
Dino.
Right, well...
Reveal yourself.
I'm surmising Dino's a fella. He'll not be wanting my fart in a jar because... or whatever it is, because that's merely a device that you would let off in a terrorist situation.
Hazmat suits.
Aye, that would need to be all disarmed with robots and that. You couldn't let that out in a shopping mall or anything.
You fart in the house, the wallpaper's coming off the walls.
See, you're too young to pick up on what that guy Dino's doing there. He's saying to you, would you be interested in selling your farts inside a jar? Discuss.
I know,
Did he mention money?
No, he's not mentioned any money.
Well, until he mentions money again, he can go fuck himself and fart in his own jar.
Aye,
Move
there's
on.
another site for that, OnlyFans.
Only farts.
Only farts. Where's them selling?
He's an artist. Right, this is one for me to you. Natalie in Sighthill. I know Sighthill. I know the flat's there. Mm-hmm. Oh, if it wasn't Shelby, who would you pick?
Have you guys sing that? So if it wasn't me, who would you have picked?
That sounds a bit... That's not... I don't know who I'd have picked. Somebody brilliant.
Right, well, imagine...
So I'm getting for that?
No, thank you. No, but...
No, I never said... Was that a compliment?
Oh, right, I missed it, right.
I said, if you were fucking listening, right, I said... If it wasn't Shelby, who else would it be? And I said, somebody brilliant. If it was somebody else.
Aye, so I'm shite.
No.
No, but
who would I pick? I'd pick... It's hard to say. Look, put it this way, I'm not going to answer that question. As soon as I saw you, I thought if ever I was going to do sort of beancast, what do you call it? Pod show, then it would be you and nobody else. That's it. How about that for an answer?
Oh, that's nice.
You're the only one I would do it with.
I'm thinking, imagine...
You're
the only one I'd do it with. Imagine I'm not attempt to fate here, but I'm unwell, I can't make it in. Who would you pull in as a stand-in?
Me.
Do you just wing it yourself?
I think I'd get through it quicker, get it done, get back up at the
Sitting in that seat, filming a bit. Filming a bit.
I got a long way going that day with that. Stick 2 bags of toys up my jumper.
I would, if you were unwell, I would have on me and John Mackay.
The guy off the news?
Aye, John Mackay.
Oh, I know John Mackay, yeah.
Aye, because aye.
Oh, no, what were you going to say? Why would you have John Mackay?
John Mackay, I would pick him because during lockdown, I used to, this is so sad, I can't believe I'm admitting this, but I used to look forward to going onto Facebook, right, and voting for his ties, and you would pick a tie that he was to wear.
Voting for John Mackay's ties?
Aye, and you'd be like, oh, pick the pink one, John.
Oh, Jesus Christ, did you not have any entertainment? No.
Mum, that's John back to telly, the only person we've seen all day today.
And so that was a win-win for you because...
He's wearing that tie I told him to wear.
Oh, come on, everybody, there's John Mackay wearing that tie Shelby told him to wear. That must have been a big buzz for you. Listen, John Mackay named a tie after me. How about that? Yes. I was in getting interviewed one day in his show and I said something like, something about terminal chaos or whatever it was. They 2 words together, and he named the tie he was wearing the next night Terminal Chaos, something like that. But that's right enough. I've got it on the thing. So we've both got a wee John Mackay show, and there he is. He could be another guest.
You could get John on.
But I've heard he's been on another podcast, and he is an expensive bastard.
Ooh.
Knows how to charge. Hi, I'm John Mackay. You know what I mean? He's a bit like that. Yeah, I mean, he's nice off camera and all that, and he's going, aye, nice to see you. Oh, thanks for putting that wee extra time after. He's like, aye, but did it come cheap? You know, it's all about the money.
He's a bit of a diva.
Aye.
A diva is our John. Right, you better read another one?
Aye, mate. Where are we? Dylan. These are getting progressively worse. Did you go to school together? This is the same as saying, you know, how do you know one another? No, of course we didn't go to school together.
Does it mean did we go to the same school? Just many years apart?
No, what school did you go to?
I went to primary school in Govan, and then I went to Notre Dame at high school.
Right, well, I went to Whitehall. I was at the same school as Michelle Moan. Aye. And she was, I remember a meeting her one time and I said, you were in the year above me at school. And she went, was I? And I went, no, you're about 10 years younger than me. Seriously. But she was at my school, so she's brought the whole school down.
Right.
You know, they've even took my plaque off the wall. Do you know what they said beside my plaque? It said, because he knows Michelle Moan. They took my photo. I'm like, oh. You know what I mean? As they took it away in the van.
I try to think if there's anybody from my school that's...
Did you?
Claire Grogan went to Notre Dame.
Did she?
Claire Grogan was at Notre Dame.
They did a great band. They still tour, they're out and tour and all that. They do stuff like that.
A band? I thought she was just one woman and it was her saying, happy birthday, happy birthday.
No, that was Stevie Wonder. Well, it was. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to...
That's a completely different song.
Anyway, I think Claire and Stevie Wonder are out touring together and they're both just doing birthday gigs. I don't know what that is. It's only chat, innit? Right, any more questions from me? Before we beat this bastard back into the box.
I've got one here, right, so... Can you both come to my 30th birthday? It would be the best ever and it would be a really good party. Love you guys. Becky with the good hair. Becky, are you a Beyonce fan? Becky with the good hair.
We'll get the reference.
Oh, right, so Beyonce wrote a song and in it she's talking about Becky with the good hair because Jay-Z was obviously cheating with this.
See, when you're saying that, this is what I'm hearing. Honestly, Becky, Gingy, and all that, whatever that's your name. Ginger Becky with the red hair. Anyway, what about that?
Well, you've no said when the 30th birthday party is. She wants us to come, you and I.
No.
But we're going to have the best night ever and it'll be a pure good party.
Do you know what? I've not been out for ages. I'll come dressed as Jack Jarvis, right? Because everybody asks me to do it. You just come as eyes or something. Or the wee woman the woman that goes, look at this. You could come as her. Aye, absolutely. No! We're not coming your 30th birthday. We don't know you. We just make an arse everything for you. So don't ask us.
Thanks for the invite, but no.
Unless it's your funeral.
Yes, thanks. That was cheap.
That was bad, I know, but that's the thing about these pod bumps. That's the thing about these cast pods. What is it? Show pods. Pod show. Oh, I wish we'd just go at the mics and just made it easier. It would be easier for everybody. Right.
And now, what camera am I looking at? Right.
The marvelous camera you're looking at, just stay.
I bet you know we like my finger. Right.
We know we like your finger. You're killing it. You're dragging it on. Go on, mate.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
The Ford Shelby Show is brought to you by Burstow Tyres. Remember, if your tyres are wearing a bit thin, get Burstow Tyres. They're really quite good, aren't they?
Oh, aye.
Biscuits, they said they were good. They didn't taste like biscuits. They taste like shit, and I am not kidding you. You're welcome to have one. I've got one in my bag.
I know, that's all right. I'm passing that.
What's it called? Chocicles or something like that. It's not a biscuit. It's not a biscuit. It's shit, is what it is.
Rotten.
And it's £4. It's supposed to give you an energy boost. I'm knackered now, and I've got a taste of shit in my mouth.
See, that's what happens when you buy the protein ones.
Anyway, look, I think you were talking earlier on. We were talking about clips earlier on. That's your favourite bit, to go through them and see what we're allowed to put on and what we're not allowed to put on. So can we put the first one on anyway?
Okay, let's see.
Oh, listen, I appreciate that, but congratulations, that's lovely. oh, there's nothing to be sorry or rubbish that's going on in the world but a wee baby. That's it. That's it. Everything else going on, and you look at them, and it just brightens up your day, doesn't it? And that it gives you positivity for the future as well. So I better let you on. It's just two chicken fried rice and a small.
See, I love that. That reminds me of something that my mum would do, keep somebody on the phone for the longest time for another thing altogether. Mm-hmm. So what's happened there?
It's one of them's phoned up, obviously. You don't know who started it. Is it the woman in the other end of the phone that's been like, wait till I tell you?
The woman in the restaurant?
The woman in the
What did she
restaurant.
order?
2 chicken fried rice.
Right, so is it a Chinese woman? Well, it doesn't need to be a Chinese woman, it could be anybody who works in the Chinese restaurant.
Aye.
But it could be her fault on her side, because she might have said, my granddaughter's just did a wee weigh-in, blah, 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 blah.
He's keeping it going.
So the point I'm wanting to make here on this is, when you were phoning a Chinese meal and the phone was ringing, engage, that's people like her
That's holding up the line.
holding you up. Because I remember I've done tours before, years ago. You can phone up Catcheroo and all that now, whatever it is.
Catch you.
Aye, but years ago you'd phone up, you go, I see her cloak, I'm starving, and by the time they bring it and all that. And then it would ring, and this is you in your own living room. Yes, like that. Because they've answered the phone, and they're going, hello. Do you know, but that's all taken care of now. Modern life's much easier that way. But that woman's cracked me up there. But that's typically keeping somebody talking about the thing that you're not supposed to. I want to see more like that.
I went through a phase of ordering Chinese a couple of times a week, and I would just phone up and I'd be like, hello, address, usual. Phone call was 10 seconds
What do
long.
you mean usual?
The usual, it was Singapore fried rice.
No,
Chips.
you only had to say usual.
All I had to say usual, that was the word. Usual. She knew it was me. And then at Christmas, or they would give you calendars for going into the new year.
So you just go usual with calendars.
No, I ended up with about 30 calendars, and I was then giving them away to people because I had all these Chinese calendars.
Right. So
So I keep
well,
them.
no, what I'm saying is I don't think it's healthy. Do you think it's healthy? But I mean, you're looking good on it. Don't get me wrong.
I know, I'm not like that now, but
3-4 Chinese meals a
I
week.
get obsessed with things like, it's like, you know, you're going to enjoy the meal. It's a convenience meal, so I was just like, I'll have a Chinese.
Aye.
But honestly, usual. So I was good. You wanted to be behind me in the queue because I'm in and out in settings.
Aye. It's like me in the toilet. I'm a business shitter. I don't hang about reading the paper or nothing like that. Anyway, shows her another clip.
Dinner with Nicole. Well, I think this is going to be a really, really good gin tonight. I've not had something like this in a long, long time, folks. So here it comes. A fake away salt and chilli chicken with chips and curry sauce. Now I'm going to try each item for you, folks. Chicken.
That's Nicole.
Everybody loves Nicole.
Everybody loves Nicole, but Nicole doesn't love you.
No, Nicole, you blocked me by accident because I do think it was an accident. I hope it was. I wrote, she was come on, she had a sore throat. She said, sorry folks, I've not been on lately. Just not feeling well. And I wrote, no well with Nicole. And then 2 seconds later, I was blocked.
Oh, she's been in a rotten mood or full of the cold or something. No, no, I love Nicole. Nicole Kirk's her name.
Aye.
And when I saw her at first, she was just like, I think what's all this about, right? She's saying, was it having tea or having breakfast or having dinner with Nicole? I'm like, right.
Aye.
And he goes, doing it whatever it is she's eating, could be curry, could be chicken dinner, whatever it is. Back up, takes a bite, and she goes like that. I'm saying, right. It was at the beginning, you know, a while ago, and I'm thinking, how many people are doing on here?
I dish up dinners and stuff.
But she's getting hits and hits and hits, you see. And then she goes on holiday, and she's getting on it with
Getting on it with Nicole.
Getting drunk and all that. But here's the thing about the internet, it's funny, and it's like people asking you questions about things that you keep getting asked questions about. She's blind, or, you know, a high proportion blind. And I can still see in her feed people saying, how much can you see? Can you see?
Do people think she's kidding on?
Oh no, she tells them straight, fuck off now. I mean, she's no, you know.
Good on you, Nicole.
But that's the thing, but I love watching hers, and it's slightly jealous at the amount of time she gets away. She's a bit like you. She's never here. She's always gone to either some caravan place or it's Tenerife all the time.
Was she Turkey as well a couple of times?
Aye, she's good. Anyway, so I always watch that and always will. So don't be surprised you see another one popping up. But that's
Like Nicole, she'll make another appearance.
right. So and that whole food thing as well.
Mukbangs are popular.
That's what I was going to say. I can never remember the name. Mukbang.
Mukbang. Aye.
Because I did get a thing on my, because I've not really been using Instagram recently.
Right.
using the account, and would love to see you two doing a mukbang.
Oh, what, me and you?
That's what they said because we'd announced the show coming up, and I've just immediately blocked that. It's funny you're talking about blocking things, and because I thought it was porn or something.
Aye, the mukbang.
No, I just thought I'm not even going to try and look that up.
What was it they were wanting us to eat?
See, I've only just discovered it's about eating. So I would like to see you two mukbanging, I said. So it means eating.
So they've not explained then.
They explained it, but it's not until you've explained it's eating.
It's eating.
So they want to see us getting wired into, they want to see us doing Nicole, basically. Eating, I would do noodles in that, I suppose.
Noodles, what would I like? Well, we could do like that. I'd do goyozas. I think I could eat a load of them.
How many goyozas do you think you could eat?
I don't know, maybe 20.
Well, a challenge here.
I think
Karen challenged me and the rest of the cast, or we all bet, I think it was Greg that started it,
right,
that she could not eat 50 chicken McNuggets, bang, 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 like Smarties. 50.
Did she eat them?
Well, it doesn't sound much. 50's a terrible amount.
Aye,
She ate them.
She ate them?
She took the money off everybody. She took one after another, popped them in like Smarties. That's another thing you don't know about her. She's great at all that kind of thing. You never think she'd be able to shift.
Chicken nuggets isn't a thing I usually order from McDonald's.
No, I could eat 50. We're trying to beat each other. How many chicken nuggets could you eat? Many chicken nuggets could you eat? 50. Oh, shut up. And the only reason she came up with 50, because it was 50 boiled eggs that Paul Newman ate in The Great Escape.
Right.
They couldn't eat 50 boiled eggs. That'd be ridiculous. But it's in that film. Anyway, the what were we talking about there?
Mukbang. You could eat.
I don't want to get down that hole with the eating the
we're
crisps.
not going to be an eating show with crunching. People don't like that noise. It's misophonia. It's when people are chewing and eating. And we've got these mics, so it's really loud.
MDMF, but it's not that. I know it's not. Don't take the mic out of me.
MDMF?
The thing when you like to hear people scraping on brushes and that.
ASMR.
Honestly, I do worry. I worry about it. I think my mind is starting to go a wee bit. I might get tested.
You're all right. I'll keep you right.
Keep me right.
So let's take another. Aye, sorry. Right, let's see another clip.
Right.
I'm not dating you. You know why? They don't know how to handle a woman with lip liner. There's a difference between us and the other girls.
Well, it's no my thing. I'm looking at that, and it's, I don't mean lip liner's no my thing, but makeup's no my thing. What is being said here about the lip liner?
Well, she's saying that women with lipstick and lip liner or a gloss, whatever, are completely different, and they're a different type of woman compared to somebody that just slaps the lipstick on. Do you think it's something to do with you're taking the time to draw around the outside of the lips, like anti-kissing? Don't smudge my lip liner. I've spent a lot of time.
It is a terrific look, but I definitely know that if I was to turn up and somebody had lip liner on, I would be, that person knows what they're doing, because obviously otherwise it would appear. But I mean, they know what they're doing, so they've got intent, and it's going to go their way. It sort of reeks of power.
Aye, power.
You think?
I think I like films where there's always a woman, like a gangster's wife.
Aye.
She's always hanging in gold and
Lip liner,
smoking fags.
Aye.
There is something about the lip liner.
I'm not entirely trustworthy, or at least I'm knocked off kilter a wee bit when I see lip liner on a person. Even worse when I see it in a man. See if a taxi driver turns around and goes, that'll be £8, mate, and he's got lip liner on, I normally go,
oh,
right, 8 out of 10. Because it means business.
Aye. Let me pick your brains. Do you know what a lip combo
Please
is?
don't. Do you know what?
A lip combo is?
No, that'll be another sexual thing, is it?
No, it's so it's lip liner and a lip gloss or a stick or a balm, whatever you want to use.
Aye. A balm stick.
A balm stick. Lassies will say to each other, what's your combo? What's your lip combo? And that's when they'll say, oh, it's this from MAC or this for a certain brand, and then you can go buy the things and then you can get the same lip look. That's
brilliant, and I'm sure the portion of people that are watching the show that are interested in all that kind of thing, because you've got me chiming in about lip gloss and lip liner and all that now. Can we get another clip?
Let's go.
Welcome to an episode of But What Does It Look Like on a Fat? Where I, a fat, try on an outfit. This is today's outfit.
I don't want to say nothing about that. I mean, I absolutely don't want to say anything about it, because people are very strange now about saying things. But she did say,
She announced herself, she went fat as a fat.
right, how does a fat look in that outfit, she said, right. And that wasn't her in the first photo, that was a model. Aye, obviously she's saying there it is, and then she tries it on. And I think she looked all right.
She did look good, she pretty face and all that. But what was the point of the video? Was she trying to shock us and go, does she secretly know she's good looking? Or
It's all bait, innit?
Rage bait, they call it.
They're trying to make you say, is she trying to make you say to her, oh, can we add Shaggy? Or, you know,
You're a fat mess.
you're a fat mess, you shouldn't have that stuff on. So I don't think she cares what she's getting.
No.
She's fishing for
Any type of
exposure.
attention would have been.
I think it's worked because, as I say, I looked at her in it and I went, well, you know, aye, you're a good-looking woman, aye. You know, the stuff's a bit tight on you, and I would be worried at various points, would I be losing an eye? You know, if a hook went or something.
Or that PVC.
Aye.
Flammable,
Aye.
dust on you, that candle.
Do you any baby oil? No, I've not got enough. You know that, you know, but that's fine because she said it first.
It is. Have you had any fashion fails then?
Well, I don't think she did, but I've had fashion fails. I've bought jumpers and that. They didn't fit me, but I had a fashion fail at school. I remember being mortally embarrassed about it. I was only 15 and platforms were out, the soles were this size. And I had them on, big long wide leg trousers. And I bought them out of Dulce's, as a shop in the town, where everybody got them. And they were beige with diamond bits in the front of the shoe. I don't know what I was thinking. They were cheap as chips. Everybody's got them on, and it was a ferocious who's got the best shoes or the highest shoes. And I didn't have them on 10 minutes to school, but the sole come off them. And I had to get from the front of the class through the school at the break time without anybody seeing me. So I stuck my chewing gum out my mouth and stuck it onto the bottom of my shoe and walked really, really strangely like that. Doing all this thing. All right, Ford, me up to that, aye, nothing. Up the stairs, I've had shit myself to get out the school gates, get the shoes off and ran up the road with my berries. They were ruined. I took them back and all that, but the woman, I look at them and like, these are all chewing gum. And I know, I was trying to think of my God.
Try to salvage what I had left.
So that massive fail, especially at that age when you're 15 and the lassies are there and everybody can see you. Look at Ford Kiernan, he's poor, his shoes are off on a path.
Oh, I'm sure they weren't saying that about you.
No, they were going like, look at his ass. No, they weren't. They were saying, look at him, he's a tramp. That's what they were saying.
Oh, bless you.
He Ford did the
So
tramp.
what did you then wear at school?
Well, it was back to the sand shoes for a while until I get there.
Until you get your high heels
Back
fixed.
to the sand shoes and being a foot shorter than everybody else in the class. Because they're kind of... You know that noise it used to make when you walk with them?
What, be Sanchez?
Platforms.
No, I've never had a pair of platforms.
Well, this is going nowhere. You got another clip for us?
On you go.
I think I'm going to be picking these the next time, or have a horn in it at least. I know we like to, I didn't say I like that, I don't like that.
But we both like the AI videos.
We love them, but that starts.
You don't like the creepiness.
Aye, have you noticed that about AI?
Aye. It's, I'm finding more and more in my feed, right? But they're uncomfortable, some of them, so it's like people bursting out skin and all that.
But they're quite like dreams.
Yeah,
Bad dreams. How's AI figured that out? That's the way you make it look for it to... Because I kind of draw away from it when I look at it. Like the women's teeth in that thing there. You're like, oh, this is quite jolly. Oh, that's no jolly at all. It's quite creepy. Do you know what I mean? That dog goes that kind of tune. You're admiring
that was really, really good.
I'll do it another week. I know people like it. When they go slow-mo and creepy.
But I like the AI ones, and they tell jokes now. The jokes are very good jokes.
That's right, better jokes than we've got today. And the other thing is that's going to replace us all.
We are being swapped here for an AI generator.
Yes, of course we are. And I've watched the clips, the funny ones, and some of them are belters. Some of the jokes are really good.
I'm laughing at them, and I'm like, why am I laughing at AI jokes?
There's nothing there. Somebody just prompted that to do that. Yeah, we're doomed.
We're doomed. Next AI will just be stand-up comedy shows. It's just a robot stunning, just reading out stuff.
Right, is that us all done with the clips then?
Yes.
Except, do you want to see a bee farting and running away?
All right, go.
All right. There you are. Hey, wee bee farting coming up to the door and just going away again. That's one of them bell things.
The Ring cameras.
I think that's the worst invention ever made, honestly, I really do.
Mine doesn't work. But I'm laughing that wee bee. Was it somebody actually that behind the door that farted, or did it just make that noise?
No, it just came up. I don't know what it was doing, but it doesn't matter anyway. It farted and left. Maybe bees. I don't want to get into bee conversation. I don't like all that surreal nonsense. Anyway,
I enjoyed the clips.
I enjoyed the clip session, and of course we're getting to the end of the show. This is the wind-up part. We'd like to thank you once again for joining us on another week. I can't believe we're at this point. And this is the Ford Shelby Show, but we need you to tell your pals so they can subscribe to Patreon. Then you'll catch us on bits of YouTube. And
we've got a phone number, so text us, send us
Make the phone
voice
number
notes, let us know.
That's there. And just voicemails.
Yep, voicemails, text us, anything you fancy. Remember, keep it clean though, because we don't want to traumatise poor Leif already. So thanks for tuning in, thanks for subscribing. We have loved our first week, our first episode.
Yes, yeah, it's great.
I've enjoyed it.
Chuffed to bits.
Bye.
Hey there, boogerlugs, prick up your ears and eyes. Hey there, boogerlugs, we've got a big surprise. It ain't no podcast, what it is we just don't know. We're just saying, you're welcome to the Ford and Shelby Show. The Ford and Shelby Show. That is it. The Ford and Shelby Show.